What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Maggesty here. We're cooking up again today. Today is something a little different. A subscriber commented on this video where I made a TikTok featuring one of the songs that I recorded, and they said they wanted a vocal tutorial from me. So that's what we're doing today. I'll put the comment somewhere over here. So that's what we're doing today. Just a disclaimer, I am by no means a professional at this. I just started recording my own vocals, so, you know, I'm just taking you through my process. It's not the way that you have to do things, but hopefully I can give you guys some decent pointers. And to be honest, my songs could turn out a lot worse considering how cheap my microphone is. Like, this is the Blue Yeti. It's not necessarily even meant for recording songs. It's more for podcasts or, you know, YouTube videos, tutorials, what have you. And I bought it because I didn't really think I would be like singing on beats. But we're making do with it until I get a better one, a better quality one. And it doesn't sound horrible, so you're gonna learn some tips and tricks as to how to, you know, record on a budget microphone, basically. So I hope this video turns out useful for you. It's also a sneak peek of a song that will be dropping eventually. Don't know how soon because I have a few songs lined up, but it's pretty cool. If you like it, don't forget to comment down below and let me know. Like the video if you think the song is fire. Subscribe to your girl if you learn anything from me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Alright guys, so the first step in my little ritual is to get you a nice piping hot cup of tea, okay? This is some green tea. It's a little too hot for me right now, but I do this for many reasons. One, I love tea. Two, I don't drink as much water as I should, so, you know, my throat gets a little dry every now and then. This helps it a lot and immediately, so that's a plus for sure. And three, I have kind of a naturally, like, deep, raspy voice in general, and I have a history of smoking, so in my head, at least, the tea kind of smooths things out. The tea is a paid actor at this point, so that is the first step in my little routine, okay? Now, we can actually get into the nitty gritty here, alright? Alright, y'all, so, I want to record, or re-record, this beginning part here. So I'm actually going to mute this, and I'll just show you, like, my recording chain real quick. Okay, so obviously you want to arm it to record when you're ready. Oh, I should move the mic. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, so, that was loud. I'm going to start with this chain here. So I have just a really basic EQ. Nothing crazy because I'm going to have another EQ that's a little more precise, more specific to what's happening on the actual, like, recording track. But yeah, I just have it basically rolling off the low end. And then I have this compressor. Honestly, I didn't even mess with the preset. I went to this preset or whatever. Yeah, Very Mood 2 or whatever. And then I honestly just kind of scroll through the presets until I find something that sounds decent. And I adjust it as needed depending on the song. If it's more of like a quiet song, in terms of the actual vocals where I don't need to like belt it, obviously I'll use different compression settings than if I'm like, I need to be really loud and like powerful to get to a certain note, which happens, and then sometimes it can get kind of over compressed, and you know, you just kind of adapt. But anyways, so for this particular song is kind of soft, like soulful and like gritty, so not a lot going on in terms of volume of the vocals. And then I obviously had the auto-tune. We're in C minor. That's the key, obviously. I always keep the retune speed pretty low. 20 is, I guess, not that low, but it's not that high either. I had the Humanize on like 50 basically. I'd never touch flex or anything. This is just basic. And then obviously have my mic set up here. The gain on my mic is always super, super low, by the way. Actually, let me double check that because I don't even know. But I always try to keep it low. Oh yeah, it's hella low. That's something that actually one of the other rappers / producers that I talked to has talked to me about, that he had issues with when he first started recording. He would like have it way too high up and he didn't realize, and that can really mess with your like the output of your vocals. So you want to make sure you're paying attention to that for sure. Okay. And let's see, what else do I have? I guess I'll show you like other stuff that I do later on. But right now, I guess we'll just get straight into the recording. I'm also not done with this beat, just so you guys know. It's really simple and like really basic, but I want to add more as I like have the vocals in, so I can, I don't know, like figure out like where the chorus is gonna be and everything. But okay, so I'm gonna try to re-record this. Let's see if we can actually get it in one take. Turn the metronome on because there's no drums. All right, everything's looking good. Another thing I do when I'm recording is I take one of my headphones off. I think I've mentioned this in one of my other videos because I don't know, I have a harder time like maintaining the key when I can only hear the auto tune and I can't hear myself like in real time. So that's kind of a thing. Also, I'm gonna listen to it a little bit so I can like get a feel for the key. Taste of your lips. Okay, so that first line or whatever that hits right here at like the fourth bar is what I need to re-record. Okay. All it took was a glimpse. One take. Okay, I got that late, but let's move it back and see what happens. All it took was a glimpse. That's not bad. All it took was a glimpse. One taste of your lips. All it took was a glimpse. Okay, let's try that again, because I want it to be a little bit less low. We'll see. All it took was a glimpse. Let's see. Oh, oops. Okay, let's get that timing right. Normalize it. We'll hear how this one sounds. All it took was a glimpse. Nah, that one's not better. All it took was a glimpse. One taste of your lips. One touch of your skin. One look at that grin. I need my fix. When I feel like this, I need a... Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I kind of want to fix this part. I think it's this one. When I feel like this, when I feel like this, I need a... Okay. So, okay, another thing I'm gonna do, because this, oops, this vocal, a lot of the little waveforms in here are small. So, I'm gonna make that one unique, and then for these ones, go like this, boost them. That's how I, like, I normalized the whole audio clip, but some of these little words, you know, they didn't get really much bigger, so this is how I kind of fixed that to make it all similar in dB, basically. So let's take a listen and see if anything sounds, like, way too much louder. All it took was yeah, so this one in particular, the T sound is a little harsh. All it took was a glimpse. All it took was a glimpse. Oops. This one doesn't need to be lower. All it took was a glimpse. This one definitely needs to be louder. All it took was a glimpse. All it took was a glimpse. All it took was a glimpse. Oops. All it took was a glimpse. 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 Okay. Not too shabby, guys. Okay. And then another thing that I do typically is I'll use like plugins that I have, like RX7 plugins right here, like declick, declip, voice denoise, or whatever. But they do take up a ton of CPU, so I've learned to just kind of like deal with it for the entire recording process so that I don't have to deal with any latency with the actual recording, because it takes a lot out of your computer. And then if you need it, run it later, but like I'll show you how they work. You don't need these plugins, by the way, and I got them for free with I think the Machine MK3 that I bought a while ago. It came with a bunch of plugins, but like this one, super helpful every now and then. But honestly, I've learned from experience that it doesn't save a bad recording, so you want to minimize the noise from the jump. Like for example, if you have a fan on in your room or something, you want to turn it off. You suffer for your art, you're hot, you know, but it just comes out better. Another thing I've also learned is if you're wearing a lot of jewelry, it's probably going to cause some problems. I had like multiple bracelets on at one point, and I was like moving my hands while I was recording, and they jingled in the background, and it was horrible. So stuff like that you want to be aware of. Even my rings, like when I'm like hitting my hands right now, they're making noise. Let's see. Oh, the fan of your computer. My computer fan is very, very loud. And my mic is actually relatively close. So like sometimes if I feel like I can hear it in the background, I'll like scooch it, try to keep it relatively far away, or at least point it away. Let's see, what else? Oh, I guess like I don't really have any like actual presets that I use all the time on here, but you can like scroll through them, and figure out what actually works for your particular vocal. I'm gonna take that off though. And honestly, this track sounds pretty good. There are certain days where I feel like my mic isn't really recording amazingly, but this particular track is going by pretty smoothly. I'll show you my audio settings as well. I use the ASIO. These are my settings. And as you guys probably know, like, I don't even have the best mic. So I'm just making the best of what I have until I get a better one. But it's not bad. It's not horrible. It could be worse. Let's see. What else do I do? Oh, I also have Nectar 3, which helps a lot. I'll show you. Oh, wait. I'm putting it on the wrong one. We'll put it on this one. Sorry, I always forget that noise is probably super annoying in the mic, and I just do it, like, naturally. My bad, y'all. Okay, so then it asks you this. I'm gonna go with vintage and moderate. It's gonna listen. All it took was a glimpse. One taste of your lips. One touch of your skin. One look at that grin. I need my fix. When I feel like this, I need a piece of your love. I need it now, 'cause I can't get enough. I need you on my line, calling me up. I need you all the time, 'cause you look like I need you. Okay. And that honestly kind of spiced it up a little bit. I'm sure you heard it. Like when it like kicked in, it boosted the volume a ton. And then, it has like a de-esser, just some EQ, I'm guessing. To be honest, I don't really know. But, oh, I haven't even showed you like my actual full recording chain. Okay, so this is another EQ that's kind of pointless, to be honest, because I have one on the recording track. And then here, I basically just like went through, searched for some nasty frequencies, and then took them out. One taste of your lips. And then now, actually, since I don't have one, I can show you, you know, you could do like little bumps every here and there to kind of brighten them a little bit, which I think is like, I mean, this is kind of a soulful song, so it doesn't necessarily need to be super bright, but I have a deep voice, so like, you know, I might want to accentuate the high end of my vocals a little bit more. So we'll test this out, see how it sounds. One taste of your lips, one touch of your skin, one look at that grin. I need my fix. When I feel like this, I need a piece of your love. I need it now, 'cause I can't get enough. I need you on my line, calling me up. I need you all the time, 'cause you look like I need you. Okay, cool. I also have this. Oh, I guess I did have an EQ. Yeah, I just like pulled this up on accident, I think. And then I was like, oh, vocal enhancer, let's put that on. Let's turn it off, listen, and we'll see if we can hear a difference. One taste of your lips, one taste of your lips. I think I can hear a difference. I don't know. And then obviously we have the nectar that I just added. And then just some Valhalla reverb with the decay turned way down and the mix turned way down, because you don't want too much. You don't want it to be drowning in reverb. I've made that mistake before. Let's see. What else is there? I also have my little ad-lib tracks. This me kind of tinkering with. So we'll go ahead and listen to this one. Oh, I know, this one is this. So like this is like right before the drop, so I wanted like some sort of like weird vocal effect on this last line here. When I feel like this, and that's kind of like, I don't know, I guess a little riser basically. So we have an EQ, taking out a lot of the low, just put a filter on, basic Fruity Love filter, first preset. Flangus, didn't even touch anything. And then a tiny bit of Valhalla reverb. I didn't actually mess with anything here, but the mix knob is at 15%. So that sounds pretty cool now. And it's kind of just tucked away in the background because the actual main vocal is still there, and there's two panned left and right. So let's hear how that sounds. When I feel like this, I need a piece of your love. I need a piece of your love. I need it now, 'cause I can't get enough. I need you. Oh. Okay. Oh, let's check out this track too. This is for the ad-libs in the beginning. Very simple stuff. Like I said, I didn't really want a bunch of crazy effects on them, at least not for these ones in the intro. So it's really just an EQ. This one's cutting out the lows. EQ for harsh frequencies, a little bit of Valhalla. And these are just like basically little hums in the background. All it took was a glimpse. One taste of your lips, one touch of your skin, one look at that grin. And you can hear them like by themselves. Something different on this one. This is like the chorus duplicated basically. Okay, this has a very basic EQ that's basically doing nothing. Oh, I put a effector on it. And I put some stereo spread. Okay, cool. And then a compressor apparently. Don't remember doing that. It's okay. Okay, I don't want to give the whole song away. I got caught up vibing for a second. But I like this song a lot, actually. It's turning out really cool. Very different from anything I've ever made. Not that I've made a lot, to be honest. I just started doing this, but still. Anyways, so I think that about covers my process, basically, and I didn't even take a single sip of my tea. I hate myself. But I hope you guys learned something. I am by no means a professional at this. I just started, but, you know, I learned a few things, and practice makes perfect, so you just gotta work at it, figure out what works for you, you know. But I hope you learned something from the video. Don't forget to subscribe to your girl if you did. Drop a like if this song is fire. And it'll be out eventually when I finish it. I have a few songs lined up before this one, but this is just what I'm currently working on now. Thought I would show you a video. It's pretty groovy. Anyways, I am dropping music. It's at Maggesty with 1Y on all streaming platforms if you want to listen to me. And that's about it for the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.